And what's up, YouTube? This is Travis at LOB Kennels. We out here with Miss Angel. Hey, I wanted to touch on two things tonight. Give out two shout outs and a couple things I wanted to touch on. My first shout out, it goes to Mr. and Mrs. Oliver, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. They pointed something out to me, and I want to apologize for not shouting their kennel out. I shouted them out for Angel, but I didn't shout their kennel out. And real good people, but the main thing I love about them is they're doing the same thing I'm doing. They have the same intentions that I have with these bullies, and that's to change the perspective and the view of these dogs. Pit bulls have got a very bad name behind them, and they're not bad dogs. They're not number one on the vicious list. That is the most absolutely false thing I ever seen. If you ever Google it, it has pit bulls as the most vicious dog, and that is untrue. So I love that about them. They got the same morals and goals about this breed that I do, and that's to change people's persona and perspective about these dogs. So if you got a Facebook, go check them out on Georgia Outcast Bullies. Great program, and they got a breeding that they're trying to decide on. No, do not eat that bug, little lady. They got a breeding. I'm sorry, y'all. She eats everything. They got a breeding coming up, or they trying to decide if they're gonna do it, and if they do it, it's gonna be amazing. So go check them out, y'all. Georgia Outcast Bullies, check them out. Second shout out I want to give out is to Mo Kennels. He did a video recently, a couple days ago. I was at the store. I was listening to it as I was grocery shopping. He touched on a subject that just hit home for me, and I thought I should shout him out. So someone asked him on his Instagram on could they do the kennel as a full-time thing or a part-time thing. So his answer was real legit and real. But let me give you my perspective on trying to do it part-time. I don't think there's any way you can do a kennel part-time unless you got the dogs and you only breeding them every other year or every year or so. You're not really trying to pursue it. You just doing it for a couple of people to get a puppy. Then I would consider that part-time. Other than that, I don't feel like there's no such thing as a part-time kennel. As far as a full-time kennel, the question was, can you do it as full-time or part-time? And his answer on doing it as full-time was, if you have a 9 to 5, it's hard to do a full-time kennel by yourself. You need help. You need kennel mates, because he expressed things can go wrong with these dogs at the blink of an eye. And if you're not eligible to get to your dog, there's a possibility you can lose your dog. And that was a real good topic. It hit home for me because I'm trying to do this as a full-time gig, but I do have a somewhat of a 9 to 5, But the thing is, I got 2 kennel mates that's coming in with me, and I got a beautiful wife and woman behind me to help me in my process to making this a full-time thing. Don't get it twisted, y'all. As soon as I get this kennel up and rolling and to the point where my clientele and my kennel name is out there and I'm booming, where I'm getting people to secure their puppy before the breedings are done, hey, you better believe, man, I won't have no 9 to 5. I'll be pursuing this full time. This will be full time. But right now, as I'm building, I need my 9 to 5 to help support my kennel and my business that I'm trying to grow in doing this. So that's the 2 people I wanted to shout out: Mo Kennels and Georgia Outcast Kennels. Next, I finally got confirmation, and I gotta reconfirm this. I'm not true, but leave your comments below and let me know the real answer to this. Someone told me that. Well, let me give you guys the question first. My question was, after a dog has puppies, when do they come back in heat? 6 months from the time the heat, when they first went into heat, 6 months after the puppies drop, or 6 months after they stop whelping the litter? So someone told me today that it was 6 months from the last heat cycle. If that is the case, you guys, and I don't have a legit answer for this yet. If that is the case, 6 months after their heat cycle, which I'm still gonna ask more questions to try to find out a legit answer. I don't know how legit that answer is, but if that is the case, Sasha will be back in heat between August and September, which we will do a breeding, which 2 puppies are already accounted for and gone because I made a deal to keep the entire last litter. Come here, girl. So 2 puppies are already gone, but everybody else will be available. And then at that point in time, I will be rebooting my French Bulldog program. And it's really not rebooting because, come here, Angel. It's really not rebooting because of the fact that, because I was going to sit out a heat anyway with Sasha if I continue to breed her, but I'm going to retire her. I was going to sit out and keep a puppy from her, but now I'm not. I'm going to sell everything off the litter and buy what I want. Only because, like I said before, I want a great structured dog. I want a better structured French Bulldog. Nothing wrong with Sasha, but I'm just going to go ahead and retire her. Like I told you guys, I got her forever home, so I'm not really worried about that. But it would be the same way as if I didn't breed her on the next heat after this heat coming up, and then breeding her on about the 4th or 5th heat. So I was going to skip a heat and then go back to it. Come here, Angel. So you guys, that's something I wanted to talk about with Sasha. And the last thing, but not least, I just read a post, y'all. It ain't been even an hour about ear cropping, and this person called another person out about ear cropping. Listen, I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. If y'all going to these backyard cropping ears people, stop it. Stop it. I've done it. Go back to my 4th or 5th video. Look at that video and look at all that blood that happened with Nova. You know what I mean? Look at it. Just look at it. Stop using these people because they may be highly recommended, but they don't have the actual tools and the actual things to do the job at a great rate. And what I mean by that is, I'm not saying that they don't have all the tools to do the job, because they got the tools because they done it. But these dogs can die from that procedure if it's not done right and they lose too much blood. I almost lost Nova. So you guys stop using backyard ear croppers. Go to the vet, pay the money, and get your dog's ears cropped properly. Alright? Please, please, please do that. Don't use these people to do it out of their backyard or out of their house. She's chasing her shadow. Y'all see that? She's confused of her shadow. It's funny. But stop doing it, you guys. Please stop. Do not use a backyard ear cropper. Go to your local vet. Get your ears cropped. I can't put it in my contract that you can't use who you want to use as ear crop, and that'll run people away. But I will tell you guys on here, go to the vet. Let them do it so your dog will get the proper procedure, proper medication, and everything he or she needs to do good after the procedure. Don't use backyard ear croppers, all right? Please, please, guys. I don't want to hear about no other dog almost dying or dogs dying from cropping these guys' ears, man. I know everybody want to do it, but don't nobody really want to pay the real money. I've done it, trust me. And I'm not bashing anyone that has already done it, but I'm asking you not to do it again. You know, I've paid $85 to get an ears crop. And last but not least, don't do it if the puppy is over 4 months. Don't crop that baby ears over 4 or 5 months, because you're running a risk in as well. So, you guys, it's late, so I'm going to go ahead and post this video so y'all can see it in the morning. But you guys, if you had not hit that subscribe button, hit it. If you have not hit that like button, do it after you watch the video if you like it, or hit the dislike button. Hit either one and tell me the reason why you hit the dislike button. If you hit it, that's fine. If you haven't hit the share button, please hit it and share with your friends. We're still trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so we can start going live next year, because next year I'm going to really take off. And last but not least, if you have not hit that bell notification button, hit it, man, so you guys will see when I post a new video and we can get more views as well. But other than that, you guys, it's late. I'm just getting home to my family from work. I hope you guys have had a great night. I hope you guys have had a great day. Just wanted to show you guys that this is a 24/7 job. I'm out here at 11, 12 o'clock at night letting her poop and pee and do the things she need to do. I get back up at 8, get her out again. So, hey, this is Travis, the Legendary Bullet Killers. Peace. Mamba out. Enjoy your night.